What's good, Internet? My name is Attacks Logan. Welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 on the Xbox 360, the Season Mode. Today, we are on the road to the Royal Rumble, and I'm finding out who will I fight to no longer have the number 1 spot, but move up to the number 7 spot. Who will it be? Oh, our old friend, Ken Kennedy. Who I've beaten in like 2 minutes. Hopefully it won't take me too long to take out Mr. Kennedy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown. Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside. And folks, this is the beginning of the road to WrestleMania.
Yay.
And one huge stop along that road is the Royal Rumble, only 4 weeks away. 30 superstars in an over-the-top rope battle royal for the chance to face their brand's champion at WrestleMania.
And this
Who
man
is our
doing
brand's
badly for
champion?
himself at all, Taz, and when he got to the arena tonight, he wasn't even in the Royal Rumble. But now, if he wins this match, he enters at number 7.
Yeah, and even if he loses, he's still in it. Sure, it's not easy to win the Royal Rumble coming in first, but it's not like it's never been done before.
Who's the champion? If JBL was going to be in the Rumble, JBL's not the champion. So who beat JBL for that title? Who is our current world champion? Anyway, it's the weekend, baby! What's good? It's Saturday, and there are things to discuss involving 2K18.
I don't know what this man did to get on Teddy Long's bad side, but this is just a heck of a punishment for him.
Yeah, I've heard some rumors, but I don't think you want to go there right now. But you're right. Dropping from number 7 to number 1 in the Rumble isn't something any superstar wants. Not with the title at stake.
That's right, we got our first look at the gameplay footage yesterday of the 2K dev channel of 2K18. Now, it's important to say footage, and that video they put up said burst footage. But all them WWE YouTubers are saying burst gameplay. And let me break it down to you. There was no gameplay in that video. No one was playing that game. It was entrances and panning shots. That's not gameplay. Now, I watched a couple of those reactions, impressions, whatever, videos of the other, big channels and whatnot, and, they mostly kept them pretty short, which is admirable, considering that, you don't really make any good money on this platform unless you are over 10 minutes. But what I didn't see was anyone discussing that the very first shot, the very first panning shot in that bit of footage they showed of, the new stage and the announced desk being on the stage and whatnot, nobody mentioned that you could see 2 of the fans very clearly clipping through the barricade and being on the wrong side of the barricade. And nobody mentioned that. I wonder why. I wonder if it's because maybe they're all going to SummerSlam weekend next week, or, later on this week, and they're all being invited to play 2K18, so they shouldn't be saying anything negative about the first bit of footage that came out yesterday. Curious that. But yeah, how is it you put out your first bit of footage and nobody, went and checked it to make sure it wasn't, there weren't any animation bugs in it? Nobody checked that? Isn't someone's job to make sure everything looks good when you putting out the first footage of the game, that it wouldn't have any very obvious glaring bugs in it? That seems to be, that should be someone's priority, and apparently it wasn't. And apparently I'm the only one who's noticed. I haven't seen anyone else so far talking about it. If they have, link it down in the comments, because I haven't seen it. But, they're all going to see that game on Friday, and I'm not, because I sit here and tell you what I actually feel when I see these things. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. There are things in that video that are, not things that are bugs that are worth discussing, because that game does look good, right? Things in those entrances do look good, and I'm hoping the game plays good and plays smooth and is, fun and everything else, but still, we haven't seen gameplay, and I'm not going to sit here and make any snap judgments without having seen any actual running, in-engine gameplay, not just entrances and panning shots and whatnot. But those solid steel stairs look pretty shiny. I'll give them that much. Those are some shiny looking stairs. You've got the new stage with the entrance ramp. It's a big LED, board You've got the LED ring posts. You know, the things that you would have hoped would have been in last year. You know, that's just kind of the nature of how they produce those games, right? So that was in there. What else? We seen the crowd looks better. It was good. We seen some comparison shots of Lesnar. I did it again. Of Lesnar, of Randy Orton, of Seth Rollins between this year's model and last year's model, and those look good, and I'm glad to see that. But you know, things always. Oh, did I? Nope, I didn't. I thought I might have, but no, that was. Hey yo, fall away slam. Here we go again. Sharpshooter. Or no, the education. The education. To Kennedy. The education, make him tap out. Bye-bye. And there we go. Advancing to the number 7 position in the Royal Rumble. I had a phone call there. That was a... good times. Good times. So yeah, now we're on 7. And yeah, so they had those side-by-side comparisons. And hey, the game looks better. And I'm hoping it runs better. But the fact that you literally had animation glitches in your very first footage does not exactly fill me with the utmost of confidence that the game will not be filled with the usual spat of animation glitches that it has every freaking year. Anyway.
Yeah, that's me. Lucky number 13.
Yeah, well, mine isn't so good.
That's right.
I'm 7.
Read them and weep, fellas.
29? All right.
What a waste. Your sorry
What a
butt
waste.
will get tossed out by number 30.
Are you kidding me? I could come in at number 1 and still win the whole thing.
Wonderful.
Oh, really? You want to put that to the test? You and me, one-on-one, tonight. No disqualifications. The winner gets your number, the loser gets mine.
Wait a minute.
Hey, let me in on the action. Let's
Triple
make
threat.
it a no DQ triple threat. Winner gets the highest number, loser gets the lowest.
What about it, tough guy? You willing to put your spot where your mouth is?
You're not backing down, are you?
No way.
Peer pressure.
I'll see you two out there.
Peer pressure.
Hold on a minute. I think he's up to something here.
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
What is Matt Hardy up to? So, I'm guessing that the guy who is involved in, or who is not involved in the pinfall, obviously it's a triple threat, so whoever's not involved in the pinfall, their number stays the same, whereas the winner gets the highest number and the loser, who gets pinned, gets the lowest number. I don't know. I just beat Mark Henry and Kennedy in a triple threat, so how hard could this one be? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, unless Matt Hardy was lying about his number. The broken brilliance of Matt Hardy, who said he had 29, but actually has like 2 or 3. That would not surprise me. Right now, I have 7. And Mysterio has 13. So, if I pin Matt Hardy, and they go, oh, well, he lied, you got number 3, that would be a real shame. A real shame. But we'll see if his broken brilliance is tricking us here. And if it's wonderful, who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, the one other thing that I'm curious about in that video from 2K18 from yesterday is that they show Brock Lesnar wearing the belt. And hey, the belt looked good. It wasn't floating like it usually does in those games, right? But it also did not have the Brock Lesnar side plates. So I'm wondering if the game has the option, you know, obviously the creative belt thing will have the stuff with the side plates. I'm wondering if the existing guys who've been champion with that belt and have their own side plates, if those are in the game or not. Because it would seem weird to have the first footage of, hey, here's Brock and here's the belt, and not have his side plates. I don't know. But in any event, much like every year, the things that they tend to leave out, the community kind of picks up that slack and puts that in there. Anyway, so I'm not worried about that in the least. In the least. Like, within a day of them announcing the UK title in this year's game, or I guess last year's game, that was it. Someone already made it and it was already in the game. So that's, the belt stuff is not that big of a deal. But again, it's just like, look, if this is your first impression, the first thing that you're seeing of this footage, Why would it not be as accurate as possible? Like, is someone's job to make sure that it's as accurate as possible? All I'm trying to say. Anyway, moving on, we have some other news stuff that is not 2K18. We have Scott Dawson did have that bicep surgery and is projected to return to the action, to return to the ring in December. So man, the Revival just not having a good year. Ever since they got called up, just not having a good year. So feel real bad for the Revival. Anyway, that's kind of that was there. Last night, or I guess this morning, in our time, early in the morning, we had Omega and Okada had their third match at the G1, and I haven't seen it yet, but I would imagine it was probably pretty good. So that's kind of on my agenda of things to watch at some point today. And it wasn't as long as their previous two matches, which were 45 minutes and an hour. This one was like a half an hour, so much easier watch. But yeah, I'm very curious to see how that stuff plays out moving towards Wrestle Kingdom in January. Hey, Big Money Matt. No, I wanted to face Matt Hardy. There we go. Matt Hardy gets a slug exploder, the first one of the match. And Rey Mysterio can get... I have to change this backdrop. I keep doing it. I have to change it, because the hand thing afterwards is just wasting time. It's just wasting time. How about attack slug crash? Crash! Matt Hardy's like, whatever, dude. Do what you want. He's like not caring. And there's no rope break here, apparently, because they're not doing a rope break deal, which... Oh, right, this match is no DQ. Wait, if it's no DQ, I'm going to get a chair. What am I thinking? You guys talk amongst yourselves for a moment. I'm going to get a solid steel chair, because that sounds like a good idea to me. Boom! Upside the head. Boom! Boom! Wear you out. DDT onto the chair. Good God Almighty. I want to... No, do this. And then change to Mysterio and then pin him. He just got DDT on a chair. That should be it, right? Nope. Not quite. Alright, well, we're still way ahead of anybody else as long as we can manage to not get pinned, or have a pinfall happen while we're not paying attention, which would not be surprised. No, I did octopus on the referee! Octopus! No, Matt Hardy. That's not going to happen. Matt Hardy. Get up. No, face. I'm hitting back on the control, whatever. Rey Mysterio. Another finishing move. Onto the chair. Good God Almighty. Matt Hardy, you just stand there. Nope, you don't. Of course he won't. I had that, Matt. That was mine. It was mine to win, and you screwed me. Yeah, sometimes the back button is not the most great thing to change your attention to a different guy. Like, it's not working. Like, I'm hitting it, unless my back button is broken, which, you know, wouldn't be surprised. Delete. I keep hitting left on the analog stick, and I gotta stop doing that. Oh my God, I gotta stop doing that. Oh, it's the worst. Matt Hardy, to the corner. In the corner, hitting that top rope Tiger Bomb while Mysterio is out. And he's getting up. Attack Slug just dominating this match. What's that? Gory special. Boom. Matt Hardy still down. Pin the man. He's in the red. 1, 2, 3. Alright, now, did I get screwed here? That's the question. Here is your winner. And, wait, I pinned Mysterio. So, do I get the highest number or I get number 13? I forgot how that whole discussion worked. So, we'll find out here in a second. After I finish going, yeah, I won. Awesome. Great match tonight, playa. But I got some bad news for you. You should have looked at Matt Hardy's entry a little bit closer. It wasn't 29. It was number 9. He just drew a number 2 in front of it. So I know you got your hopes up about entering the Rumble second to last, dog. But it turns out you're currently number 13. Mysterio's old number. Hey, At least it's a step up, right? See, I knew Matt Hardy. The trickster, Matt Hardy. Anyhow, that wraps things up for this fine Saturday. I am your host, Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. And I'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.